So just one last point I want to make. There's women out here who are absolute sweethearts. They should be loved and adored because it's almost like they couldn't harm a fly or a cockroach. Or maybe that's just, they really embrace their feminine gentleness. And we need that. How many men say, that's my better half, and they defer their morality to her? But what if a man has a stronger moral sense than her? Then you shouldn't defer her to her morality. Meghan Markle says she wants to change the world. That's what she told Prince Harry and the Hendersons. She wants to change the world. I like that. I want a Meghan Markle. Now I saw Rashad Ritchie, and there was a white woman in EMS, and she was yelling at Earl. And Earl's a drunk, and he was going through withdrawals. He didn't get alcohol that day or the couple days, and so he's fat, and he's on the ground, and he's going through withdrawals, and he's dying. But the white woman is yelling at Earl that she doesn't care about him. She's the EMS. Why did you join the fucking ambulance and the EMS service if you were just going to yell at... He called the fucking ambulance, motherfucker. He's falling and he can't get up, motherfucker. She's sitting there, get up, Earl. Get up, Earl. We're not going to help you up. And there's two white men that were right there next to the white woman. Why didn't the two white men say jack shit? Because she's so charismatic. She's beautiful, right? You like the way she looks, and look how she's taking charge, huh? The two men couldn't say jack shit to her. They're not afraid of her. They might be afraid of her social whatever, but Earl was a drunk. He was going through withdrawals. EMS should have came in, did their best to pick him up. Maybe he's fat. Maybe he's greasy. He needs help, motherfucker. You know what's going to happen to poor old Earl? He's going to die. The way they put him on the gurney, they suffocated him. They fucking killed him. The EMS people. Why do the fucking emergency people, the firefighters and the cops and the EMS and the fucking dispatch, why are they such assholes? Why don't they actually help anybody? They called you and you killed him. You suffocated him. He would have done better had you not showed up at all. So when I think about Meghan Markle and I think about that white woman that killed Earl, what'd you kill Earl for? That's not a sweet little girl that needs to be taken care of. That's not, she needs your protection because she can't protect herself. There are innocent. Children are innocent. Full grown ass women, maybe some of them could be somewhat innocent. But if you have a couple kids, then none of you are really innocent, right? But because of the innocence of children, you protect them because they were innocent. But we're supposed to treat women like that. We're supposed to put you on a pedestal, or we're supposed to treat you like equals. Which is it? You get the jobs, you get the paycheck, you get the power, you get to be a police, you get a gun, you get all the money and all the power. Is that good enough? It's not making my world any better. That white woman that killed Earl, she's a Sasquatch, and I'm tired of these goddamn Sasquatches. They pretend to be little girls as cover, but then when they're in the situation, she's being a fucking Nazi. She's being a criminal. They use them, I'm just a little girl, as propaganda. But they're not sweet or kind at all. They're not innocent, sweet, or kind. They don't care about anybody, and when there's a situation that's going down, they don't squeak out some fucking morality. Spit it out. I don't want you to be a Sasquatch and you fucking being a dick to Earl. Men are going to be dicks to Earl. What are you being a dick to Earl for? He's not pretty enough for you? He's fat and he's a drunk, so I guess his life doesn't mean shit to you, huh, white woman? Why can't you be more like Meghan Markle, who wants to inspire and change the world? Wants the world to be a better place. Instead, this white woman was at large and in charge. She was loud, obnoxious. Everybody followed her lead. Everybody started being shitty to Earl. Now Earl's dead. Now Earl is dead. Are we supposed to treat you as equals or put you on a pedestal? You want both. So that's a contradiction. The rules don't make any sense. Jordan Peterson is making a lot of sense. All you care about is makeup. You say you don't, but that's all you care about. You didn't care about Earl. You didn't care about his humanity. You didn't care about civil society, injustice anywhere, being a threat to justice everywhere. You were having a bad day. You were being lazy. You saw him and you're like, God, if I have to lift up this fat, sweaty man, I might get sweat on me. Gross. I am disgusted by Earl, so I'm not even going to do my job. I'm going to be an asshole until we throw him on a gurney and lay him in such a way that he closes his windpipe and he gets suffocated. So I'm tired of women being such fucking lying assholes. They monopolize on the idea that they're good and sweet and kind, and they're not. She was a dickhead. And you know what? If that white woman who killed Earl, if she would have just said to the men, if they started being shitty to Earl, hey guys, don't be shitty to Earl. He's gone through a lot. You might not want to pick him up. It might be gross. Take a breath. Put on a face mask. This is our damn job. If she would have been the moral, if she would have been the better half, they would have listened. They would have listened to her if she was actually good and grabbed on to goodness. All this Christian bullshit and don't know how to be good. There's a person in need. He needs your help. That's your job. If you don't want the job, quit the job and go do, be an asshole somewhere else. You being an asshole got Earl killed. You being a piece of shit who don't know how to empathize, don't know solidarity, don't know how, you just got Earl killed. So, I guess I'm just sick and tired of Sasquatches, these asshole females who aren't sweet, they're not kind, they're dicks, but they monopolized on the idea that they are tiny, sweet little girls that ain't gonna harm nobody, do nothing wrong to nobody, and they're criminal fucks. And that's, like I said, I feel stupid. Women have learned to monopolize. They're pretty to you, so they get a shit all over you. No, woman. No, woman. If you've been a good woman and you've been by my side for years, every once in a while you get to break some hard truths to me. But it's like, oh, you like the way I look? Well, I get to be a fucking piece of shit to you. And then you wonder why you got Andrew Tate's out in the world. Andrew Tate is doing the opposite. He's doing the same thing what women do, right? Get you to fall in love with him, and then he starts exploiting you. Get you on cam. No, get you on cam and get you to start making money. And Andrew Tate, say what you want to say about Andrew Tate. He's probably committed crimes. He's a detestable person. The sex cam business, though, can be ran, if it was regulated, better. What am I trying to say here? How many women, AOC, I saw an ad on Facebook. AOC is just looking all pretty. Donate to me in the Democratic Party. You want me to fall in love with you so you can take my money. Andrew Tate was doing that. That's what Andrew Tate was doing. How many people do that? Fall in love with me so I can manipulate you and exploit you. God, you ever sat down with a friend and just talked to them and they were themselves and you were yourself and you just were your authentic self and you just had a nice, good conversation and they didn't want to manipulate you. They weren't trying to rob you. They weren't trying to fuck you over in any which way possible. They just want to have a conversation too. They just wanted your company. You wanted their company. And you had a good conversation. You ever had that? Embrace it, because a lot of people don't have that. So I'm sick of these fucking Sasquatch motherfuckers. Okay, woman, I'll give you equality. I'll give you political equality. You can work at a bank, work at a job, be a police officer, work in government. But you're not going to look at me and say, oh my gosh, I'm just a tiny little child and I can't do anything for myself. So I need you to be a big protector. I'll treat you like an adult. I'll treat you like an adult. And if you're my lover, I'll be sweet on you. But I want society to function. So when I go to the bank and you're rolling your fucking eyes, you just fucked with my money. When you're a police officer and somebody just attacked me and I need you to be, and you rolled your fucking eyes, you're not just playing a dumb fucking little, I'm just being mean to you because I'm flirting with you. You're fucking with my life. A woman can pull a trigger. A woman, even if she can't, society will. So I'm sick of these fucking Sasquatches. They're not pretty. They're not informative. They're not funny. They're not inspiring. They're just ugly motherfucking violent pieces of shit. They offer nothing but authoritarianism, child abuse, violence, cruelty, sadism, criminality. They'll steal your blood, sweat, toil, and tears. They're loud. They're mean. They're obnoxious. They seem to have no awareness of others around them. They're not just selfish and greedy, but they take up all that goddamn space, and all they offer is fucking shittiness. Oh, you're a loud, obnoxious piece of shit, huh? Okay. I don't like that. That was weird. Did you think I liked that? You don't care what I think. Okay, well, I don't like that either. Man, you're just getting worse and worse and worse, Sasquatch. Why are you so ugly, Sasquatch? God damn, who the fuck gonna sit there and pretend like you want equality and you want to be pampered? That's a contradiction. You got to work that out. You want to be put on a pedestal and you want equality. That's a contradiction. I mean, is Jordan Peterson right? You want equality and you want to be pampered because you want to put on makeup. And that's all you care about is your looks. And it's very important that their looks are used in manipulating you. I wear this to feel beautiful. It's got nothing to do with you. So that sentiment was wrong. Somebody else said I put this on because it's for you. It's all for me or nothing for what are you talking about? Jordan Peterson says it's very important for womankind to get the approval of mankind, to get their approval of their looks from mankind. So why are these Sasquatches fucking lying to me? Why are these Sasquatches lying to me? It makes sense for those who have been abused to have anxiety. But when I think about, you know what? I'm going to defend myself no matter what. I don't go around harming people. I don't go around hurting people. Just ask yourself. You got a problem with me? Okay. What were the crimes? What was the harm? What was the damage? Nothing. Nothing happened, huh? Yeah, I know. For 41 years, I've been super sweet, super kind, lawful, polite, turn the other cheek. Not only did I not harm you, but hell, if we had any interactions, I probably helped you. I was probably kind to you. Probably bought you some dog food or something, right? And then you was a big old twat about it. And that's to the men. I'm going to call the women dicks and pricks. Because these Sasquatches are dicks and pricks. I'm supposed to what? Oh, that's cute? Oh, that's cute how you just took $2,000 away from me. Oh, I don't get legal representation. Oh, I am about to get shot over some fucking... You're a bunch of white supremacists, fucking KKK, fucking right-wing. Anyways, it makes sense. Gabriel Mate says that if you didn't have parents who loved you, you either fell down or somebody pushed you down. If somebody pushed you down, you need parents to pick you up, brush the dust off your shoulders. You're okay. I want you to defend yourself because I want that bully to stop bullying you. And the best way for that bully to stop bullying you is for you to knock that bully down. And then let them push the bully back. And if it gets worse, then break it up. But stop the crime. Pick up the victim. Make sure the victim is okay. And then get justice. Have a judgment, get justice, have a punishment for the criminal. But if you didn't have parents who are like that, oh, that person just pushed you. Oh, well, that person's name is Kathy, so we're going to let that person do it to you because fuck you. She gets to abuse you and you don't have any rights to exist at all. How you like them apples, motherfucker? Huh? You made her feel sad. She wants to goddamn abuse you, you piece of shit. You dumb little boy. And you know, I probably pick on Kathy too much because it was the parents, it was the abusers. But Kathy didn't say, hey, I don't want to abuse your son. I don't want this. I don't like this. I twisted his arm. I was trying to get a hold of him, trying to hug him, and I hurt him. And he got mad. He was rightfully mad about me hurting him. But she didn't say that. They didn't say that. They're all okay with it. They're all okay with it. sick of right-wing fucking child abusing fucking pieces of shit. So fucking sick of it. I want an abuse-free household and a crime-free neighborhood and a civil society. Those are good ideals. Those are worthy ideals. If you're in the neighborhood, you would want those ideas. If you're a good person, you would want those ideals. But if you're a child abuser, if you're a Nazi piece of shit, if you're a criminal fuck, and you're against the Republic and democracy and the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and you don't think that we deserve to live in a civil society, we're not Americans, and we don't deserve to live in a civil society, well, you would be pissed off at me. Especially if you got no fucking beliefs. You're just a criminal fuck and you got no fucking beliefs. Another thing, child abusers are typically your sexist, racist, homophobic pieces of shit. They're dumb, evil motherfuckers. So while they're sitting there being evil to their own kids, they're also spewing a bunch of fucking evil. And in a way, Christianity, it's you have to beat that craziness into them. And then when you beat that craziness, what else are they fucking beating into them? So, just some meanderings.